Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another thrilling comment call. This is what? Wednesday? I don't know what day. Tuesday. This is Tuesday, the 24th of March, I think. But anyway, from my home base in Central Texas, USA, I'm still alive in my Casita 2019 Freedom Deluxe, 17 foot long, 84 square feet interior space. I've been full-time RVing a long time. And today is the day after yesterday. This is the first day of the rest of your life, commonly known as today. Make it a good one if you can. Anyway, what else can I tell you? I got a text from the electrician. Yeah, it's been the electricity at Capitan has been inspected and the paperwork has been given to Otoro. He's going to call them and find out what's going on. And so it looks like the electricity is going to be turned on the next couple of days, which will be perfectamundo. And as far as the water and the rest of that stuff, I'll do that when I get there. I'm not going to mail it. I was going to mail them a check, but no. I'll put it in their little payment box outside. So anyway, I'm leaving Sunday, going towards Capitan, New Mexico. I probably won't arrive there till April the 1st or so. But while I'm on the road and traveling, videos may be, the times may change. In other words, because I'm not sure how much of or how well the signal is, or how good the cell signal is at Lake Colorado City State Park. So, but then we'll find out. But anyway, what else can I tell you? Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Kingsland, Texas?
In Kingsland, it's currently 64.
With a high of 87. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
In Bangor, it's currently 32.
With a high of 47. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Butte, Montana?
The current temperature in Butte is 20.
With a high of 41. You guys are out of the deep freeze. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Capitan, New Mexico?
The current temperature in Capitan is 40.
With a high of 64, which is great. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Fairbanks, Alaska?
The temperature in Fairbanks right now is 34. There is currently a winter storm warning in effect.
With a high of 35. Big change, huh? Anyway, guys, let me introduce my friends back here. This is Trenton Clump, a smiling it. That's a teddy bear with my name on it. This is Popeye and Olive Oil from the old Popeye cartoons. That's Betty Boop. This is Mr. Bill from the 1970s, and behind them is a sticker that says Native Texan with jalapeno on it. That's $1 million bill, a 1,000 yen note, a €5 note sent to me by Der Trixa on the North Atlantic in Germany. And that is a $2 bill. This is a Frugal RV Gal. That's a Google sticker there. That's a Frugal RV Gal sticker. That's a, what is her name? Diana? Deborah Dickinson. Sorry about that. Deborah Dickinson sticker. Anyway, that's Mr. Bojangles, and that's my last banana there, but I got 6 more in the cabinet. So we're good to go there. Anyway, that's Olive Oil's bra. That is a smiling face with nose, ear, and hair I put on it. And that is a sticker that says life is better in a casita, and it is for me. So anyway, hey Google, tell us a smiling face joke.
Why does a duck have tail feathers? To cover its butt quack.
You know, AI has a very warped sense of humor, as you've noticed. But anyway, get on with the comments. I'm going to start with the last one first today for a change, just because I want to. We got 173 comments, I think, on the Beer 30 thing. So let's see what we got here, Rusty. Well, I got to get to the comments first. Hello, wake up. Okay, let's kind of scan down here and load up a bunch, and then we'll go back up to the top here. This one was posted, where is it? 25 minutes ago. This is Kathy 308308. Why have you not shown us the bluebonnets either in Inks Lake State Park or south of Llano towards Enchanted Rock on Texas 71? It's bluebonnet time. Well, Kathy, it's because I haven't done it. Anyway, that's all I can tell you. I might on a sunny day if I get a chance. Danny Vance, we're going to make it. Yep, we're going to make it somewhere. We just don't know where yet. Carl Hopp, if this turns out to be an overblown crisis driven by politics instead of safety, unless some nasty people are swinging some trees, they will try it again. Anyway, after about 30 to 40 days, Americans won't put up with cooped up and watching their elected. Anyway, well, we'll put up with it because the officials attempt to cheat while using a crisis. Anyway, who knows? I mean, nobody knows. The they syndrome and the conspiracy syndrome is hard to pinpoint here because it's worldwide. Hey, Google, how many coronavirus cases have been confirmed in Mexico?
I heard coronavirus in Mexico. Sorry I couldn't find any up-to-date news.
They probably don't have any. That'd be weird. Mr. CJ Cav 64, thumbs up to you. Carl Hopp, hi Rusty, I'm enjoying your beer 30 during my coffee at 0 dark 30. Have a good day. You too. Benson Speed Shop, thumbs up to you. Have van must travel. Thanks for the ride, Rusty. UPS at cemetery, that is strange. Maybe UPS was on a lunch break and visiting a lost one. Could be lost. What they got lost in the cemetery. Anyway, Jonsk, it's Johnnsk. Rusty, it may be wise to hunker down where you are at for the time being, and the curve is nowhere near flattening out. Anyway, whatever, guys. I'm going to enjoy I'm going on, man. I'm going on with my life. If I get the beer virus, it'll just be the second time. Tumbleweed, hi, Rusty. A big shout out to all who are still providing services. I agree. I love your videos, and none of them are long enough for me. In this video, you mentioned that some people were getting a little too short, so I checked by. I am 5 foot 10 inches. I hear you. Interesting. Thank you, Tumbleweed. Diana Rickman. Well, the court of comments is in favor of you staying in Texas for now. Lots of good info. Well, I don't do things like that. I make my own choices. I mean, if 1,000 people left comments, stay at home, I'd still go where the hell I want to go. And you know why that is? Because it's just the kind of guy I am. Trevor O'Neill. I'll tell you, Rusty, my thoughts go out to all those poor married men who've spent months telling the wife, I'll do that when I have time. Love the vids as always. From Trevor in Kilkenny, Ireland. Hello to everybody in Kilkenny, Ireland. Good morning to you from the USA, Texas. And enjoy your day. Rob Towan. Hi, Rusty. You know how this will probably turn out. You'll arrive at Capitan to find no power, no water, but a whole lot of freshly laid white gravel that you had already given up on. Have another beer. It'd be weird, wouldn't it? Well, yeah, that would surprise. Nothing surprised me now, man. The world's kind of got me now. Will Hunt. I'm imagining the Three Stooges, electrician, state inspector, and you. LOL. Yeah, I hear you. I'm imagining that too. It is a comedy, isn't it? It'll all work out. Anyway, Prairie Night Moon says there's always 12 miles of red tape and 27 hoops to jump through to do anything these days. Sure hope you can get your YouTube channel going again when you get out of the pen in 40 years. Yeah, because I violated the distance regulation, the 6 foot distance. I was 5 foot 10 inches. Anyway, Beer Views, that's the person's name, good name. Nothing better than drinking some ice cold beer and watching your videos, man. Love your content and your words of wisdom. Thank you for all the great videos, Rusty. Well, thank you, Beer Views. Downer Dykes. That's the name. If I were you, I would just stay here in Texas. I read that New Mexico state parks are all closed. They are closed, all of them, but I don't need a state park. I got a home base. Anyway, American Writer, as I look at the graph, okay, yeah. Well, anyway, yeah, I could go on about the graph and all the unconfirmed and confirmed and all that stuff, but I'm sure you've heard a little bit about this on television. Maybe just, they may have mentioned some of this on TV. Traveling man, the virus was named wrong. Should have been called Mad Dog 2020. Great video, Rusty. Thank you. Steve Gila, 1950. Morning, Rusty. You have power, water, AC set up there. Sit tight. Let the world spin around. You're not vice versa. No, that's a good point. I don't need to go anywhere. It's just that's the way I am. That's it. That's all I can tell you. Frank 60942. Hang in there, bud. Well, I'm hanging. Ladybug. Beer is essential. I agree with that. I even called the Lowe's grocery store in Colorado City, Texas, and asked them if they had beer and wine and what else. I asked about potatoes, blueberries, bananas. They got everything. They didn't have toilet paper. But I got that coming today or tomorrow. George McElroy, the governor didn't close the border, but then didn't want no traveling. Governor said stay at home, no travel, stay at home. That's what she said. Only grocery store travel. Hope you don't get a fine or ticket. They said they're going to ticket even people if they group. Well, I don't care who they ticket. They can ticket everybody in the world. It's how they're going to collect it. Mary at H2O's Edge. All right, Mary. Here it costs over $1,000 to turn on the water and 6 months of billing to turn it off, just to prevent people from shutting it off during the low season. We have lots of snowbirds here, and half the owners would shut down every winter if they could. Lots of taxes are attached to our bill, like EMS, library, etc. They couldn't afford to lose a dime. It's all about money. There's no doubt about that. But the deal I have here is the greatest one in the world. When I backed my RV in here about 16 years ago, however long, it's been a long time. And 2 years later, I hooked up to the water. I told them that I was seasonal, that I'd just be here a few months every year, even though at that time I was staying here year round. I was just planning ahead. And so they said, yeah, we have a seasonal account for you. And thank goodness I set it up, because they don't have that anymore. But I'm grandfathered with the old way. And what it is, my water bill is like $63 a month, which is high to me. And it just includes water, and that's it. And that's 2,000 gallons, even though I never use that. But the good news is whenever I go traveling, I can have the water turned off for like 6 months when I go to Capitan, no charge to turn it off. And then when I come back, I call them on the phone, and for $40, they turn it back on. So is that a good deal? Yeah, it saves me $60. I'm paying $75 in New Mexico, so that's a net $15 difference. So, no, my cost of living in Capitan is not much. Gebhard, 1, you're sure handling your crazy situation well. I'm in Michigan. We are locked down now, too. I just realized that all the states that are locked down have Democrat governors. Dang, that wouldn't surprise me. I hear you. Is this thing turns out to be politics, I'm going to be so aggravated. Mick Me, stay in Texas. This is going to get worse. Well, I'll tell you what I think, Mick Me. I'm going to go to Capitan because I think it's getting better. Tom Roth, you are a great man. Love you. Thank you very much, Tom. Rich people's, this is Vanessa Blue. Rich people's problems, Rusty. Some of us don't even own one home. Yeah, I hear you. Well, I don't own a home. Those aren't homes. Those are bare lots, okay, that I've just added some things to. Anyway, yeah, I don't have two. I've got 2 homes right here. This is 1 and 1 and 1, okay? Stephen, leave early to New Mexico. Get there, set up shop, and then get the services as they can accommodate. Pull up stakes now and get. No, I agree with Stephen. No, I'm going to get, but I'm not in a hurry, man. I'm going out to Colorado City. I'll be there for Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, maybe Wednesday night, and then go to Capitan. But I'd probably leave on Wednesday, get to Capitan on Wednesday, and that way I can go by the water department when I get there, give them the money, and then Thursday they can hook it up. So anyway, Hangfire 13. If you're traveling alone, I think you'd be okay during the lockdown, Rusty. I believe they are put into place to deter gatherings or groups of people from congregating in large numbers. Whatever, well, I'm a large number. I'm me, 1. Largest number in the world is 1. Deborah Martin, Oregon is doing the same thing. I think they don't give a hoot what is happening to the little people. And I thought about that for a long time yesterday at Beer 30. What is really being affected the most or hit hardest? These little not little grocery stores, little drive-in groceries, maybe a little bit, but the little restaurants, the little mom and pop restaurants that have to close and or take out only. Nobody's going to take out breakfast, or a few might, but they're going to lose a lot of money. Enough said about that. This is H Hog 1. Closed the New Mexico border. That's what they say. This liberal loony governor pulled the National Guard off the border with Mexico. She's also closed 2 checkpoints near the border to allow illegals in. Now she's saying she wants to close entry to New Mexico to non-essential travel. Truly insane. Yeah, no, I hear you, man. Well, I mean, to me it is. But again, if there's some facts that I don't have, then yeah, I understand that. But if I have all the facts, the decisions I make would be totally different from any governor's. Here's Johnny Menzarati. He can't go one video without telling you he's been doing this for 25 years. Does that bore you, Johnny? Well, let me do you a favor here. There you go, Johnny. You won't have to worry about that anymore. The Van Man. Beer 30, can you mail courier faster than snail mail, Rusty? Yeah, I could overnight FedEx it. Head there now, though you still have that electricity issue, which once there... But anyway, the issues in New Mexico will be solved before I get there. Well, the electricity will be on because all the paperwork's done. What I was thinking is since they didn't have the paperwork at Otero Electric, that for some reason the inspector or whoever wasn't able to get there to deliver it. And as it turns out, the electrician sent me a text this morning saying that Otero does have the paperwork. The right person doesn't have it yet, apparently. So we're good. NB, but let me say something in here. If you ever are doing something like a project, I don't care what it is, whether it's electric, water, whatever, you better stay on top of it, because what you think people understand and are doing, they're not. They're not you. And if it's your project, you're the guy that has to follow through and get it done. Nobody else. NB, sorry, Rusty, since tomorrow morning they are closing the border entrance to New Mexico. I live very close to the Santa Teresa, New Mexico border, but I'm from El Paso, Texas. And that was the news for today. Take care, God bless. Sorry, they did not mention for how long, but they had mentioned it may be for about 3 weeks. Well, what I'm going to do, I'll contact the people in New Mexico before I go there and say, okay, I have a home base in New Mexico and I'm coming there. What happens? Or I may just go to the checkpoint and see. Who knows? You know me. Thank you very much for that, NB. Tanya T. Love the Beer 30 videos, Rusty. I'm a teacher in Florida. I hear you with the all I can say is, cause this is uncharted territory. Stay safe and keep us updated. Well, yeah, everybody here is kind of keeping everybody updated. Everybody from different states is leaving information and stuff that they've heard or read, and that helps a lot. Dennis Harrell, UPS had a package for I'm a buyer. Very good. Anyway, I'll do a couple more and then shut it down. This is Flash Garden. By the power vested upon my head, I hereby deem beer runs essential travel. Well, going to the grocery store is essential travel, so you're good there. Beverly, do you think they are discouraging visitors due to the large native Indian population and their decreased immune response? Now that I don't know. I'm not aware of that one. Here we go. Here, Cats29 says they are probably discouraging visitors in case they suddenly become ill with the virus and there aren't enough beds or medical care. Whatever. Again, I think everybody has to do what they do. I can do only what I do, and I intend to do that from now on, as I always have. But having said that, guys, I'll be leaving on Sunday. And again, the videos, like Comment Call may show up a little later because I'm not sure what kind of upload speeds I'm going to get because I'll be using the phone only and the hotspot feature on the phone. And sometimes that varies between 0 and fast. It depends on how close you are to a tower. But anyway, what else can I tell you? Thumbs up. Carpe diem. Adios. Bye-bye. Buy anything you want. When I'm wearing this orange shirt, the camera on the phone keeps trying to adjust because of the light. If I move a little bit sometimes. Anyway, enough said. Anyway, thumbs up. Carpe diem. Adios. Bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products. Some of you are and some of you have, and I appreciate that very much. Pat, thank you. Yeah, just click on the link, go there. It doesn't cost you a penny. If you want to fool with it, fine. It's no big deal. And then what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you won't want to eat so much. And that's about the only way to lose weight, is eat less. That's all I can tell you. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in deeply through your mouth or your nose. Do that several times a day. Take a deep breath. And hold it for a few seconds and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? You bet. And then what else? Exercise your body once or twice a day. Let's see. Stretch, swivel, walk, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day because that's good for you. You'll feel better, number one. And number two, you may live healthier a little longer. How about that? And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. And we're in a negative world now, folks. So you're going to have to build a barrier, a brick wall around your head. But having said that, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, at ease, carry on, adios, till next time. What am I going to do today? I have no clue. Something will pop up, though. Adios, amigos. Steady as she goes. Your ship of state, or your ship just guided on through the waves. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.